Welcome everyone to Beyond Portals. Here we are again, a new series beginning. And would you like to tell us the name of that series, Felicia?
Yes, it's called Science of Being. And today I am going to speak about the brain as a transmitter and receiver of knowledge.
Nice.
I'm speaking about your brain.
Nice.
Isn't that nice?
Mhm.
We'll get into the anatomy or physicality of this starship body. Yeah, hello, starship bodies.
Sorry, my phone.
Hello, starship bodies from the heart of all that is. Look at that. See.
Mother Pearl.
Isn't that lovely?
Gorgeous.
Yeah. You know what heart of all that is. Yeah. It's essence of being, which happens to be our soul core frequency, energy, core energy signature frequency is beingness, pure essence of being. Yeah, that's what I mean when we speak or interact from the heart of all that is. We speak to each other being to be. Beingness to beingness. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that lovely?
Beautiful.
Yeah, it is beautiful. You see? So today, a new series, and then I am going to go again through a diagram. Yeah, which is as simple as it could be, and then we will go from there. So I'm going to turn myself.
Right.
Did I turn?
You turned, you're correct.
Okay. Good. So now I'm going to put my phone here on the stand. Let's see. You guys can see. Can you see?
That's it.
Can you see the whole diagram?
Almost.
Almost. Almost. Well, let's see. If I put the phone up, if I put this thing up. Well, anyhow, if you could see the top, then I'll just walk myself down from the top to the bottom, yeah?
Yeah.
You can, anyhow, folks, I painted my what do you call it? My desk, lovely color, darker color. So you guys can, hold on a minute, because the handler just put this back on. Yeah. Okay. So you could see the drawing better. Yeah. Can you see from here to here? Yeah. You know, I don't know what you see because you see my screen and I
You
see.
can't see your screen then, no?
Can you see from here, science of being, the synapses in your brain as transmitter and receivers of knowledge?
Yeah, kind of.
What do you mean, kind of?
Yes, but not really. I don't know if it's just me, but I can't read the writing. I can see the arrows.
But you can read the writing.
Not really. That's better. It's probably me and my eyes. That's better.
Is it? Can you see now?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start, and that way you could follow my diagram. Yeah, I'll probably move it around that way. Okay, ready?
Ready.
Ready. Okay. So here is beingness as this circle, all that is, yeah, all that is takes a portion of itself. Folks, when you see the arrow, means it takes a portion of itself as a point of its focus, yeah, and it transmits a portion of itself, yeah, of this knowledge of all that is of the living library. Or in our case, because we are doing here the Earth journey, the blueprint of our soul. Huh? Remember, soul's blueprint is beingness. Yeah. So part of the knowledge that is focusing right now on, yeah, it's as the transmitter, yeah, in your brain. The brain is a mechanism. Your brain is a mechanism. As a transmitter and receiver of knowledge from the living library, huh? From beingness. So now, as a focal point of all that is, when beingness wants to make a point, yeah, it wants to transmit knowledge, it's transmitting or it's streaming. I'm missing a T here. Streaming, well-being, yeah? It's streaming well-being, yeah? And it perceives itself as such, perceiving. Remember, in science of being, we perceive first, we don't think or feel. That comes 17 seconds later. We have direct perception of beingness. Yeah. So it comes to know itself as such. Yeah. So here is, remember your triangles, the 3 pillars in consciousness. That applies to every piece of knowledge that beingness is transmitting to the soul incarnate, to the brain in the soul incarnate. Yeah. It applies to everything, the structure. Do you guys remember the structure? The 3 pillars? Yeah. It's perceiving, understanding, and grounding knowledge. Yeah. In this case, its point of focus is as a transmitter of knowledge. Yeah. So now you have this one moving, which is the forward arrow of time. Yeah. Now, backward arrow of time. Yeah. It's saying, I understand, which is the second pillar here. It's understanding. First, it's perceiving. Third, second is understanding. The understanding pillar. Yeah. I understand. Yeah. I am receiving knowledge. Yeah. So I'm also the receiver. You see, which is, and so this focal point here is the transmitter. transmitter. Let's put a T in here. Here we're gonna put an R, the receiver. Yeah. Remember, we're moving the arrows forward and backward in time, in linear time. Huh? So, beingness, yeah, it's saying soul, embodied soul has a mechanism called the brain, yeah, that also has synapses in it. And it's the left side of the brain, yeah, that is it is the transmitter, yeah, the transmitter part, yeah, or the left synapses, yeah. Right side of the brain, yeah, receives this understanding of knowledge. Remember, the right side of the brain is the feminine side, yeah. It receives knowledge in here, receives a piece of knowledge. It's the embodiment of the living library. Yeah. Always remember that we have here structure, and then we have structure in form. Yeah. So here the beingness is saying, I know my structure, yeah, and I know, and this knowledge is my feminine expression. Huh? Every single time, in case you want to invent something new, okay? Or you want to do something new in life, huh? Or you want to do the same thing in life, but you want to do it in a new way. Hmm? You're tired of doing it the same way and it doesn't work. So you want to receive, yeah, you know that you want to receive inspiration, yeah, in direct perception from your living knowledge. You don't want to copy what everybody else has done, because you're the creator and you want to do something in a new way, like, or perceive yourself in a new way, like now we want to perceive ourselves as we are, which is expanded version of ourselves, which is the cosmic body. Where do we get this knowledge from? From the being, from the living library. Why? Because no one has ever written a book like this. No one on earth so far has ever written this way. Now remember, we are the pioneer, and that's why I am saying from the living library, we are the living book. Yeah? No one has ever done this before. Huh? What are we transmitting and receiving? Huh? What are we doing? What are we saying? I am alive. Yeah, I am a living being. I emanate. Yeah? I stream and I emanate from within. Yeah, energy core signature frequency of beingness. Yeah? I am being it and I am doing it. Remember, being and doing is the same thing. Yeah. So now remember the earth journey. Yeah, it's the deja vu experience. So when the transmitter and the receiver, yeah, left side of your brain, yeah, come and meets the right side of the brain, think also that these are as two synapses. Transmitter, receiver. Yeah. Remember, it goes into expansion of consciousness because you're perceiving yourself into a brand new way, not just like that itty-bitty social engineer persona, yeah, that's trapped in belief system and has no idea, does not understand what linear time really means. Isn't linear time beautiful? You see? Linear time, folks, it's cosmic time. Huh? It's the same as cosmic time. You see? So, why is it cosmic time? Let's turn it this way first. Okay. Remember the as above, so below. Let me see what you see in there. So now, just keep your attention only like here, yeah, like this. You see, we're speaking here soul language, yeah? From soul beingness, yeah? Soul beingness. Remove this. Yeah, as a transmitter mechanism, yeah? This is how it installs your itty-bitty tiny little brain that you think it's very itty-bitty tiny when you arrive here on your date of birth. You come with this transmitter, yeah, left side of your brain. You see how beautiful it arrives here on Earth? Like this, yeah. Okay, 10. That, yeah. Oh, let me point this out here for you so that way you know how beautiful that is. Yeah. I'm gonna go in here. Oh, this way. Yeah. It says, see, this, when it arrives this, yeah, it's a beingness, and the transmitter, you see how it becomes its focal point here? You see that beautiful? It sticks out toward you. See that? As it comes toward you? Look at that. How lovely. Now look at that. See? As the direct perceiver of knowledge, yeah? Transmitter is perceiving itself, yeah? Look at that. Lovely. Okay, so it arrives the same core energy frequency down here as well. You can move this one here. Right, when it goes back, what does it do? Look how lovely it is. So it says, I am, as the receiver, as the transmitter, I am the focal point of all that is. That is the forward arrow of time, or going straight from heaven to earth. Yeah? Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Now, when it understands that, yeah, what does it do? Turns the backward arrow of time. Yeah? It's saying, I understand this knowledge. I understand I'm also the receiver. The receiver. This knowledge, the receiver. See, go. Look at that. You see how it goes inward like that? You guys see that? How it pushes itself back in there? It's coming forward. That one is going backward in depth. Yeah? Okay. I want you to go further in this diagram. Just keep these two for now and look at them. Yeah? You have to draw this for yourself so you could feel your consciousness, yeah? Because this is coming, this piece of knowledge or any knowledge that you need is coming forward from the invisible realm into visible. It comes in your perception, in your awareness, yeah? On the screen of your consciousness. And here, when you understand this, yeah, when you perceive, you have an inspiration, yeah, you have a new idea. I'm gonna go to Earth and I'm gonna do an Earth journey, yeah, as the being that I am. That's an amazing impulse or an impetus to be. Yeah? But you can apply that to every little every little thing that you want to do here on Earth. Yeah? If you want to you understand how you are transmitting to yourself knowledge, or how a new idea can come into your own perception, into the screen of your consciousness, and how you are living as art of living. This is art of living, first, folks. Yeah. Now you have to notice here that I have not once mentioned anybody in your life, any kind of circumstances. I haven't mentioned your money, your status, where you live. It doesn't matter. Yeah, because you're receiving direct perception or primordial prior to applying any conditions whatsoever. This is what it means, unconditional love. Huh? This is what is love, really. It's wisdom in action, yeah, in your inner being. Beingness means doing it. Huh? All right. So now, look at this lovely thing. Again, we're going back to our structuring consciousness, yeah? And now, just by receiving and understanding this knowledge, yeah, you could, I feel the expansion every single time I think of the structure. I really do. I feel an opening in my brain for inspiration to come. Yeah, I go, wow. I could actually feel it in my synapses because I make room here. Yeah. And I don't fill this up with belief systems or with what? Laws and rules of so-called even physics and even whatever humanity has discovered so far, yeah, because they have discovered the so-called physical universe, but they studied form, folks. Remember, we're always ahead of science because science follows consciousness. If you talk to any researcher whatsoever, I mean intelligent researchers in any discipline, they will tell you that they copy science of being. They copy consciousness, folks. Yeah? But they're always 17 seconds late because they're experimenting. Science is always 17 seconds behind beingness. Yeah? So we're ahead of any kind of scientific experiment whatsoever. They cannot keep up with us. Huh? Why? Because they cannot measure beingness. They cannot put it into an experiment. It doesn't fit. Yeah, they invent all kinds of gadgets and measure how big the earth is and la, 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 you know. They still study the form of the earth. They don't understand why. That earth is a being. It's consciousness, folks, yeah? It's a collective consciousness, yeah? It's an oversoul. The 7.5 billion souls or brains, folks, brains. 7.5 billion brains that work just like this, yeah? Emanating crystal clear, yeah? The nature of consciousness and how it comes into what? Into physicality as the transmitter and receiver mechanism as your brain. Yeah? So what do we have in here when the forward and backward arrow time meet? What do we have? Have this. Have to go back and do structure of consciousness. Yeah? So from above or from the forward arrow of time, we have, what do we have here as a point of focus? We have it, the left brain as a transmitter, and here we have the right brain as a receiver. Yeah? What do we have in here actually? What do we have in here? We have two circles. Yeah? 2 points of focus. Do you see how beautiful it is? Do you see what I'm seeing here? Do you see what I'm seeing? Do you see what I'm seeing? Remember? Yeah. Left side of your brain, right side of your brain. Synapses, transmitter and receiver. You see? What else do we have? Linear time. Turn it this way. What do we really have in here, folks? We have the hourglass. Ta-da! Isn't that obvious? Yeah. I say it measures timeless. No, it doesn't measure time. It is timeless. Yeah. Why is it timeless? Because it actually looks like this. Do you remember from the two eggs? I mean, from the two seeds in self-awareness, how you arrive at the egg? Yeah. We have a circle in here. We have a circle in here. Huh? You have a circle as a transmitter or a point of focus, and you have here as a receiver as a point of focus. Huh? When you do the arching, do you remember the arching that you do, the ellipse? Yeah, how you connect this? Isn't that lovely? Then you could see how actually linear time is perceived by the being that you are in timelessness. Yeah, this is what? Infinite perception. What do we have in here? Remember when these two cross over, what did they form? They form a diamond. Yeah? Look at that. That's the side of your starship, just like that. Linear time. Linear time, folks. Yeah? Now if you turn it the other way, yeah, then you get this. So What does that equal to? It turns out that your brain as a receiver and transmitter is your starship brain. Yeah, that is the brain of your starship. Isn't that lovely? We call this pure intelligence. Yeah, the God particle. Look at that. God particle. Understanding itself, yeah, as a transmitter and receiver of its own knowledge. Wow. Look at that. Do you remember like this? This? Let's put it on a piece of paper. White, so you could see. Yeah. Yeah. Lovely. You see? And to go even further, yeah, you remember the crop circle? Crop circle. Yeah, with the 2 points of focus. Do you guys see the circles here? Do you see the circles now? One here, one here. Do you see the circle here? Can you guys see the circle? It's kind of nice, transparent. No. Can you see it or not?
Yep, I can see it.
Okay, you could see a circle here and one here, yeah? What are these two circles? What do they represent? In this case, as the subject of our discussion. Transmitter, receiver. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that lovely? Okay, I suggest, of course, you guys, you don't have to do this, but I suggest that you draw this. You don't have to draw them to perfection. Yeah? You draw this so you can feel this movement in your consciousness, because I actually operate like this. I operate all my life. I feel the synapses in my brain this way. Yeah. And you will come to understand that you have been doing this as well. Yeah. Just because you got tangled up in some kind of belief systems, yeah, for a while, that doesn't mean that you have ever left this way of perceiving yourself. Yeah? You cannot leave this, you are this, and you cannot become this either. Please do not, I cannot stress it. Do not make this a mental exercise. You can't anyhow. Yeah. Don't go and talk to that social engineer persona mind that thinks that knows things and try to fit it in there. Yeah. All right. This is what I have to say for today. Yeah. For today. The structure of my brain and what it is made of. You see? And I call it the art of living. Okay, how much time do I have?
You have 5 minutes.
Oh, I'm 5 minutes. So, yeah, 5 minutes of loveliness, because yesterday, just like everybody else, I got tangled up on some nonsense conversation, you know, from people around us, yeah, that insist on having dialogue between the social engineer persona and the social engineer persona. Yeah, I'm having absolute and total sense of self-awareness. Yeah, it was like very easy for me to see what was going on, and what they're where they're coming from, yeah, and being able to navigate that as I should have, and I have. Okay.
Okay, well, we'll end it there, everyone. We've lost Felicia for some reason. And we'll be back for part 2. Bye for now.